What's good, Gacha gang? Kawaii50 here with another FGO video because, gang, you really liked this last video. I mean, really liked it. So, of course, we've got to do another one. So, like and subscribe, maybe if you aren't subscribed yet, if you like this video too. I am not trying to go super far into the future when it comes to command codes, so I limited myself for this one, people. I limited myself to next summer events. Summer 4 is only as far as we're going when talking about these command codes, but enough about me babbling. Let's get started, and we're doing it in chronological order. So the first command code I want to talk about is a pretty fun one. It's called BB Slot, and this is coming with the Seraph event rerun. Yeah, Seraph event is getting a rerun, so if you didn't get BB, you're gonna have another chance to get BB, and you better. So this command code gives one random effect when attacking using the card. So you can either get 5 critical stars, you can either recover your HP by 500, or you can increase your debuff resistance by 10% for one turn. Of course, the debuff resistance on this kinda looks like it is the loser when it comes to getting this command code's effects, but an extra 5 critical stars, an extra 500 HP, I'll take either of those when it comes to a command code. This is just a general use command code, so you can put it on pretty much anybody. No matter what you do, this command code is going to work for you. But I wouldn't recommend putting it on a quick card, just because, you know, you're already getting crit stars from that quick card. You don't need to add your gains. Maybe put it on a card that is not generating you a lot of stars initially, like a Buster card. That might be your best bet. Now, if you're playing JP, you might recognize this command code because JP is getting a rerun of this event right now. From the Tokugawa Labyrinth event, you are going to be able to get the Nun of Merciful Gaze and Warm Expression command code. And this command code can actually be pretty crazy. It increases the damage against enemies with a lawful alignment by 20%, and it also increases the damage against ruler class enemies by 20%. So, if you're going up against rulers, it's not going to happen super often, but you can still equip this command code on a class you're going to be bringing to fight against a ruler anyway. I wouldn't recommend it on Berserkers personally, just because Berserkers are going to be more general purpose, and you're going to want to use more general purpose command codes on them. But if you chuck this on an Avenger, people, to fight those rulers, that is gonna be really good. Definitely worth using on your Avengers. Now, our third command code is actually of 3-star rarity, so its effect isn't going to be as overwhelming as some of the other ones we mentioned, but it's actually pretty neat, and I kind of feel like this maybe should have been a 4-star rarity command code myself. This is the command seal of a Cardinalminded Retainer. When engraved on a Buster card, this increases the critical damage by 15% of the engraved card. Yeah. Waver ain't messing around when it comes to those Buster crits. So, chuck this on your Buster crit-minded servants. Like, I don't know, Jolter? Jolter might really benefit from this. Just that increase in critical damage is gonna be really good. Buster crit servants, you are not out of the meta just yet. And if you're wondering when this command code is supposed to drop, well, it's during the Lady Reyna's Case Files event. One I'm super excited for because I really want Surma Yi. Hopefully, I'll pull her when that event comes around. Now, our fourth command code is a beautiful 5-star command code called the Great Fool of Owari. Yes, this has Oda Nobunaga on it, and it's actually a really good command code when equipped on Oda Nobunaga. This increases the critical damage against divine enemies by 30% of the engraved card. So yes, Nobunaga is going to see massive benefits from this command code, and it's a really good bonus to make that old servant relevant again. Honestly, not that she's not relevant though. Nobunaga is one of the best divine slayers in the game. You can also, of course, equip this on other divine slaying servants, such as Karna, anyone you're going to take to fight a divine enemy is going to benefit from this immensely. And of course, you will be able to find the Great Fool of Owari as a event reward for Guda Guda Final Honoji. And our final command code is actually one that comes from the next summer event, the Las Vegas official bout. I know some people are more excited for that than the upcoming Summer 3 on NA. I'm more excited for Summer 3 myself, but doesn't change the fact that this command code is actually going to be pretty good. Featuring our very own Merlin, it is the Magis of Flowers. Now, this effect can only be used once every 3 turns, but it's not really like that matters because that's how your cards are going to be shuffling no matter what. It charges your own NP gauge by 10% when attacking using the engraved card. I would definitely recommend giving this to servants who maybe have some trouble charging their Noble Phantasm gauge. I know, for example, Abigail Williams really has a lot of difficulty charging her NP, so this could be a really good one for her. And you could even, if you want, chuck this on her single solitary Buster card, so you're not sacrificing damage and you are also getting that NP gain she so sorely needs. Top that off with a NP gain Craft Essence on her, and you've pretty much solved all of her biggest problems right there. Any other servants that have problems charging NP gauge, this also works very well for them. Give it to that Buster card for that maximum effect. And there you have it, gang. 5 more command codes you should get really excited about. Again, if you want to look at command codes that are maybe more relevant for right now, command codes that are coming out sooner, you can check out the previous video that I did on those. And I have a couple of other announcements for everyone here. Our Patreon, my Patreon has gone live. I'm very nervous about launching it, in all honesty, but hopefully it turns out good. If you are interested in that, you can go ahead and check it out at the link in the description below. You can get yourself a nice little Discord role to start off with, and we've got some goals up there as well. Some promises I can, in all of my power, make to you, the fans. And if you can't contribute, that's okay too. I'm really just happy you're here. On top of that, we've got the Discord server as well. Like I just mentioned, you can check out a link to that in the description below as well. I hope you're all having a phenomenal day, and I will see you all in the next video.